Hello everyone, I am Amalia Ondang. In this video I will discuss the general principles of teaching English derived from linguistic science. These principles guide teachers in helping learners acquire English effectively and meaningfully. The first principle emphasizes giving priority to sounds. English sounds should be taught first and presented in meaningful expressions with proper rhythm and intonation. Learning should begin with listening and speaking, and sounds must not be taught in isolation. The second principle focuses on presenting language in basic sentence patterns. Learners should first master simple and commonly used patterns before moving to longer and more complex sentences, helping them gain confidence and fluency. The third principle explains that language patterns are learned as habits. Real language ability develops through repeated practice and use, not just through knowledge of grammar rules. Learners must practice until patterns become automatic. The fourth principle highlights imitation. Learners acquire correct pronunciation and structure by imitating good language models. Imitation followed by intensive practice leads to mastery of the language system. The fifth principle stresses controlled vocabulary. Vocabulary should be limited and taught only in meaningful contexts. Too many words at once may confuse learners, while contextual learning reinforces meaning. The sixth principle deals with graded patterns. Language patterns should be taught gradually in cumulative steps, building on what learners already know and using familiar vocabulary. The seventh principle focuses on selection and gradation. Language items must be carefully chosen based on frequency, range, coverage, availability, learnability, and teachability, then arranged from simple to complex. The eighth principle emphasizes the oral way. Speaking should come before reading and writing, as oral mastery makes learning written forms easier. The ninth principle explains skill priorities. Listening and speaking are primary skills, while reading and writing are secondary and reinforcing, with writing introduced after reading. The 10th principle highlights multiple approaches. Language should be taught using various activities such as speaking, reading, writing, grammar, and exercises connected to a topic. The 11th principle emphasizes learning through use. Learners develop fluency and confidence by hearing, speaking, and using English in real situations. The 12th principle introduces the spiral approach. Previously learned vocabulary and structures should be revisited in later lessons to reinforce learning. The final principle stresses using the mother tongue sparingly, especially at the early stages, while encouraging learners to use English as much as possible. To conclude, these principles provide a scientific and systematic approach to teaching English and help learners develop correct language habits and meaningful communication skills.